There we go. I wasn't going to wait too long. Today's going to be a nice, short, sweet stream day. I am loads tired from after work. Kind of wish I didn't type the search thing out in the title, because I have absolutely no idea if I'm going to have the fucking... if I'm awake enough tomorrow after work, I will start the search. If not, we're going to have to retool what we're going to be playing for... tomorrow. Today is another nice, relaxing RPG stream. I'm going to be rather mellow today, all things considered. I am very mellowed out, as anyone would say it. I'm just tired. I'm just really, really, really tired. But I will fit in a couple hours stream today. We'll listen to some nice Super Nintendo tunes, and I'll give it a couple more minutes. And the camera fell a little bit. There we go. Much better. And then we will start up our run. There we go. That's perfect. For now. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Sorry. Good. Bloody hell. How the flying fuck? Weird. I'm always impressed that that's... interesting. Sorry, I just noticed that that last stream I did pulled a lot more viewers than the, like, last couple of streams, all things considered. That's rather fascinating, to say the least. Alright, the camera angle's about the same as what it should be. Beautiful. Alright. Let's start this up because I want to... Oh, that's right. I moved these game files yesterday. I had a heart attack there for a second. I honestly think there's something with my computer when it comes to retro video games. Alright, I'm going to stop the music now. I genuinely believe there is something up with them because for the most part, I swear it feels like they're chugging along. The retro games, that is. I have no idea why. I'd have to play a game I'm more familiar with to see if, like, there is actual, like, frame skips and shit. But like I said, today more or less is going to be a nice, chill, relaxing stream. With just the... Now, the good news is I saved. I didn't leave the dungeon prim and proper last night. More breath of bullshit. Hey now. You may hate the game. I've personally been enjoying it. We're also not starting a new game with me only having like 3 hours to stream today. That's all matters. That's all matters. What? I have no idea what you're going on about there. Dude, I have no idea what the hell was what with the YouTube side yesterday. I just checked that fucking VOD yesterday, and for some reason it said I had 31 views on that VOD. I have a feeling that someone must have had it idle somewhere and they kept closing it and reopening it. Oh, it was funnier than shit when I was looking at that when I was like pissed tired. I was like, huh. I was a little confused, all things considered. Like I said, today's gonna be a nice, short, chill stream for the most part. As long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters. That's all matters. Did you mean to type that's all that all matters? As long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters. Fair enough. I was fucking confused. But I like way too much bullshit in this world. I was thinking of almost starting the Surge today, but I really didn't want to start it because I'm kind of tired after work. Again, the whole reason why I don't stream after work much is because I just don't have the motivation after fucking work to go do much of anything. I've been getting better at it, though. I've been getting better at actually doing things after work. I got home. No, dude, you're starting to get out there because you're mixing it up, getting a little more consistent? Maybe. I don't know. I plan to actually get a video done sometime this year. At least 1 to 2. I really want to make some good content. I got 2 ideas. I got the Liza P one I'm slowly whittling down right now. I'm just tweaking the script right now. I'm probably going to iron that out a lot on fucking Tuesday when I get, like, after work. Not maybe, it's how the algorithm works. Yeah, as long as, like, I need to get a consistent schedule down. I have one I really want to try doing and see if it works out really well. You dropped a new vid? Oh, yeah, that's right. I put that on my to-watch list. That was your Master System one, right? Fuck. Can we react to it tomorrow? I was saving it for the next stream. Your Master System one, you dropped it a couple days ago, I saw. I was gonna react to it on fucking stream, and then I kind of just, I don't know, my YouTube algorithm's, like, all fucked up right now. I was gonna react to it before streaming? I don't know, I kind of just like watching your videos on stream by this point. You get my live reaction to them. But if you would like for me to start watching them, you're going to get the 4 a.m. reaction when I'm at work and when I can actually watch YouTube videos. Because the only other time I watch YouTube videos is like fucking 4 a.m. in the morning. That's what I mean. And maybe tomorrow before we start the Surge, we'll react to the video. Honestly, if you remind me at the end of stream, I can also watch it at the end of stream in about like 2.5 hours. I'll watch it at the end of stream today then. Like I said, I'm not going for too long because I need to actually try going to sleep earlier than I did yesterday. Yesterday, I went to sleep around fucking... I know, I'm going to sound like an old ass. Okay, and I'll watch it after. I'll watch it at the end of stream today then. We'll save it till the end. I need to go to sleep a lot earlier than I did yesterday. Like, I know, I sound like an old ass and a geriatric for saying it, but it's because I wake up so fucking early to go to work. I'm up at like 2 a.m., like 2 a.m., because I wake up way too early. Like yesterday, I only got like 5 hours of sleep because I woke up at 2 o'clock and I just decided to not go back to sleep. Because, fun fact about that, that's like the worst thing you can do to yourself. Is you go back to sleep as soon as you wake up. It's a horrible thing to do. Like, it's really bad for you. It fucks up with a lot of things. So I tend not to go right back to sleep unless it's like a day off and I'm not doing anything. But yeah, I woke up incredibly early yesterday and I wasn't intending on doing it. So I'm kind of still out of it because of that, because I've been up since like 2 a.m. I go to work at 4 a.m. If anyone's wondering, I start work at 4 a.m. I get off at 1 p.m. So I'm up from ass crack early morning till about afternoon. And I am just usually just kind of drained because, you know, when you deal with customers all fucking day at your retail job, you kind of just like don't have much motivation to really talk at all. It's kind of the fun part about playing an RPG. Once we hit dialogue boxes, I'll actually be able to talk a little more. I don't know. We'll keep the retro stuff down to, because I'm still thinking I can probably do 4 streams a week. And I think we could split those streams evenly between retro and, close to retro and then, whatever side series or modern game. Because right now, I got two brackets for my streams. Right now, all my modern games, we're gonna put air quotes around those, are all the Dark Souls games, or Souls-likes. All the, wrong one. They're all the Back to Bonfire streams. And then the other 2 days are just dedicated to retro, and that means basically anything that's before PS. I like saying PS2, but the PS3 and Xbox 360 are also considered retro now, so... Yeah, which technically means you can throw Dark Souls 1 as retro and like Demon Souls, but nah. Who knows? One of these days I'm gonna be a masochist and I'll play one of the Kingsfield games again. I've actually beaten one of the Kingsfield games. They are an experience, that's for sure. I'll tell you that much right now. If you've never played like FromSoft's earlier work, it's something else entirely. But I personally enjoyed what I played that game. It's very fucking archaic, but it was a fun time exploring like one of the FromSoft, like, and what I mean by FromSoft, I mean like their first ever video game. Like their first game was Kingsfield, the Japanese one, because when we got Kingsfield, I believe I think it also released in PAL. I'm not 100% sure. When we got Kingsfield, it was called Kingsfield 1, but it was actually Kingsfield 2. Then when Kingsfield 2 came out, it was Kingsfield 3. Then when Kingsfield 3 came out, it was Kingsfield 4, and then so on and so forth. Well, not so on and so forth. Then after that, it was the Ancient City, and that series basically died after that. Besides some PSP games that are Japanese exclusive and untranslated. But I like FromSoft's earlier stuff, kind of. Like Kingsfield, you have to get into the right mindset going into it, and God, those games are fucking cryptic, but they were fun time. That was a fun time playing that game. I didn't stream it because I did not want to stream that game. I'm gonna be bluntly honest. That game was not fun to really play. I did finish it, and I will always take that as a win. But when it comes to like, I was like, I don't know where I was going with there. I have no idea what I was about to say there. God, I'm like I said, I am tired. Tired, brain hurts, and I forgot my water out in the kitchen. It's on the damn counter. I don't want to really get up and grab it though. I got something right next to me. It's not water though, so it's kind of shitty. So it's over. I think I need to start drinking more water. I think I'll feel better if I start drinking even more water than what I have been. I think that's my problem. I accidentally took the wrong platform. I took the right way. There's still one treasure chest in here. Yeah, but yeah. Today was easy. We unfortunately lost an entire rack of donuts today. It fell over. You should have seen the absolute waste that was, because it fell all over the floor. We had to basically compost the entire rack of donuts because it fell all over the place. It was an accident. My coworker. It was a bad rack. It has a horrible wheel on it, and they pushed it, and it just went lopsided and fell on the ground. God rest in peace, all those donuts that did not get eaten and got thrown right into the trash can. May God rest its soul. Those donuts were... Worst part was they were glazed donuts, so after that I had to mop the floor. It was fun. Besides that, work was pretty average today. I'm expecting tomorrow to be a lot harder. That's why I said I gotta go to sleep like a tad earlier today. But I felt like fuck it. I was meant to go live like 2 hours ago. I was going to go live at 2 and make that my consistent time, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to make 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock my consistent time, because I think on work days I'm going to do about 3 hours. I think I'm going to do like 3-hour streams. I'm not going to do too long of streams on my work days. I think 3 to 4 hours is the sweet spot. On my days off, I can probably fit in longer streams. But on work days, I'm thinking about probably 3 to 4 hours would be a sweet spot for stream time. Because that's honestly how long I last before I start running out of things to talk about. And honestly, that works well for me. So, because when I come home, I can work on things. I can work on, like, doing some small things around the house. I got home and I picked up the kitchen. Got dishes done, put them away. Usual stuff. Tomorrow's laundry day. So I gotta wash all the clothes. I gotta wash all my laundry, fold them, have the shirts air dry. All that shit. I'm wearing one of my last shirts I got right now, which is this polo. Yeah, that's where we're at tonight. I'm kind of cleaned out, though. I'm like cleaned out every time I get off of work. So I'll tell you right now, work is when you have to clean an entire bakery about every day. It gets kind of taxing to come home and then immediately get back into that mindset of doing that. But I hope everyone else has been having a great day today. Again, like I said, I worked today, so my day has been pretty average. Oh, I should give a brief recap where we're at in the story. We're climbing a tower. I forget what we're doing after that. It's something to do with saving the world, so that's what we're doing. I think... Oh, no, hold on. Yeah, we're in this tower to get the key to activate the mech. That's right. That's what we're doing right now. That's right. That's what we're doing. I'm sorry that I'm yawning constantly. I'm trying my best to, like, control that. I'm surprised the encounter rate's been quite forgiving so far. Usually it's every 4 steps. But today it's been just a tiny bit better for the most part. Like I said, if we want to start copping out, we'll start hitting this nice little spacebar key. Boom. Well, like, we can 3x the battles. I used to have it hotkeyed on my controller, but I think that hotkey doesn't exist anymore. Like I said, we can start doing that. To get through encounters better. And that way, we could actually, you know, get through the game faster. Because I'll tell you right now, these trash bomb encounters go by so slowly. Granted, I am just hitting the attack prompt over and over again. Because, I don't want to be burning that much MP here. Because there is a boss fight at the top of this tower. There is always a boss fight in these towers. I believe for the most part. I've never actually finished this game. I don't remember how close I was to actually finishing it last time I played it. I think it was above 50%, but I was nowhere close to 100. There we go. This is the last room of the tower. Oh yes, we're climbing Hyde's Tower Flame, and we're gonna go fight the Fume Knight. Or nah, that's not the right fucking fight. I don't even know who's on the Hyde's Tower. I need to fucking finish Dark Souls 2 one day. One of these days, there will be a dedicated stream to Dark Souls 2. Probably as soon as we knock out quite a few of the Souls likes. So we're doing the Surge next. We did Lies of P already. We're gonna do the Surge next, and then we'll figure out what we're doing when we get close to finishing the Surge. I think it's probably gonna be Jedi Fallen Order. Either that or Code Vein. It's one of the two. If not, then we'll determine whether or not we'll determine when we go and do Dark Souls 2 and other stuff from the actual boys at FromSoft, the Giga Chaz that they are. All right. I am the boss that guards the key. You want to test your strength? Yep. Ah, boy, here we go. The Wisp. The Wisp, more like the bitch. Like I said, the only thing that this boss fight adds in that's more special is the fact that he has a move that hits everyone multiple times. That's what this boss fight's gimmick is. Oh yeah, I should also mention there is no way to get strong. Like I said, I wonder if the Game Boy Advance version does something better with these boss fights, because there is a Game Boy Advance version of this game. All right, Nina gets healed here next. Yes, the way to make any boss fight intimidating in any RPG, you give him the fattest fucking health bar, because the guy that day was sleeping on it. Sleeping on the 0 key. Like I said, so one of the more fascinating things I remember about this game and the history behind it is I always loved watching people speedrun RPGs, because you're wasting an ungodly amount of time speedrunning an RPG. Like, God, it takes forever. There we go, finally, a little bit of an extra move there. And for Breath of Fire speedruns, you are fucking dependent on getting lucky critical hits in order to beat battles faster. Oh, there goes Bo. Oh, shit. Well, like I said, he is an actual paperweight for how early we are in the game. Honestly, what's really funny is I do genuinely believe I am doing this shit I'm doing this crap way too early. Like, these dungeons, I'm sure I'm doing this shit way too early. Like, well, what I mean by early, sorry, I didn't mean the phrasing early. I think I was supposed to grind another level or two before I came here. But like I said, this game doesn't... You could easily get through areas without really trying to. And get to the boss fights, and then you'll learn real fast that you're not ready for them. So like I said, without spells, this shit's a slapfest. And unfortunately... Again, we don't have many spells. Our best bet is to use Bo as a caster and just keep using acorns on him constantly. Because, like, what I could do here is I can have Ryu use the E key because it would do technically do more damage. Then Bo can use an acorn to recover up his MP for him to use attacks more. And Nino's gonna do the same thing here in a sec. Like I said, we grab the key. Bo now gets to spam whatever his best magic spell is, which I'm sure is... Honestly, let's see if Fry does more damage. I can never remember which ones do the most damage to him. That one? Okay, yeah. It's the one that caused the most MP, dumbass. Okay, never mind. Change of plan. Just spam lightning on this fucker. Like I said, fry the lightning cloud to a fucking crisp. There we go. And now we get the key. Well done, Ryu. You deserve the key. Search this pillar. Now imagine leaving this dungeon without doing that. Yep, the trial. And there we go. Beautiful. Now we get a war mech. Now, unfortunately, we get to haul our sorry asses all the way back out of this dungeon. Because again, if there is an evac spell, I don't have it. Now, the good news is the victory lap out of this dungeon is much easier to do. Yeah, GG, don't worry. There's even worse boss fights coming up for early game. Like, there's still a couple. So, we may have to... Well, nah, I'll probably just cheese it the same way I did that fight. Just pump your wolf friend full of acorns until he runs out of lightning juice and then do it again. Again, this game can be devolved around to whatever the highest... Because, okay, so here, I will give valid criticism to Breath of Fire. This game, unlike some other RPGs, doesn't have elemental weaknesses in it. Yes, so your spells, like Thunderbolt, Fire... So lightning, fire, blizzard. Oh, sorry. It took me a second to realize what you meant when you said LOZ, and then I was like, oh, Legend of Zelda. I know there's a lot of Legend of Zelda games that would be a first-time playthrough, though, because there are some that people will call me an actual bastard for never playing. It would be a great marathon, but I want to keep my marathons down to one set of marathons per fucking year by this point, and right now Return the Bonfire is more of a series. I could do a retro marathon, honestly. Dodgy's got a point. I don't know. If we get ourselves burnt out of RPGs like I usually do, then yeah, we could consider it. We could consider a Legend of Zelda marathon. All right, time to go do a victory lap all the way over to the other town to, well, continue the story. We're about to the point where we're going to get the magic that makes the game more fun. Okay, so anyway, back to my valid criticism of this game. Okay, so like I was saying earlier, this game does not have elemental weaknesses. There is no weaknesses to boss fights in this game. So basically, what you will realize really shortly is all combat is in this game is whatever the higher number is, go spin it out. Which is like the biggest downside of this game and the biggest offense most like here's the problem. This isn't even a Breath of Fire exclusive problem. Like that's the problem. Like that's the problem with a lot of RPGs. I hate when fucking RPGs do this. I always hate it. So Breath of Fire isn't the only one guilty of this sin, but I can't think of one off the top of my head right now of an RPG that also does this problem. It gives you a bunch of spells, and inevitably speaking, you are only using the ones that, oh shit. Nice. All of August. Damn, TMNT turns 35. Is that counting the comics? Or is that like the comics 30, is that like the comics 35th anniversary, or are we referring to like another part of that 35th anniversary? No. What is that? Well, what anniversary part is that? Is it like the show's anniversary then? Hi, Sadie. Hi, Sadie girl. Huh, baby. Huh, baby girl. Hi, girl. Someone's being a good little puppers right now. Well, probably not. I have a sneaking suspicion she destroyed something in the fucking basement somewhere, possibly pissed somewhere, but you know what, it is the warmer months. If it was winter, I would be upset with you two. They were just out. I gotta let them out here again in like 15 minutes or so. Oh, you small. Yeah, it's gonna be bath time again here soon. Be right back. Fair. Be right back indeed. You have good to be right back. You two need to settle. All right, did I do all my upgrades necessary here? I'm sure I did. Beautiful. I need to try getting a white buck here. Like I said, just gotta wait for enemies, gotta wait for the overworld mobs to spawn, and then I pop a marble. Oh yeah, I should go talk that I have the key. That would be important. I gotta go talk to the Elder, I believe. Nice. Yeah, but like I was saying earlier, Breath of Fire is just a very simple RPG. Now, maybe in later installments it gets much better, who knows? Breath of Fire 2 may... Like, this game does get a little more complex, but you have to unlock the entire party basically to get to that point where you could really do big party shit. Like, where you can switch a lot of people out and try out some new shit. Certain robot can move the rock. Look for the robot secret in Agua. Which we already have the key. So... Okay, we didn't have to come back to him. I'll have to clean out my inventory again here soon. I think we are good to book it to the mech now. Like I said, once I see animals, I immediately, I immediately pop a marble just to try hunting them. This will be a rather long battle. I will quickly speed this up for our viewing pleasure. I could honestly just pop a marble here and now, and then I can get to the mech faster. Ba ba na da na na da. Like I said, we're also trying to hunt animals, so I kind of want the encounters. I do want the encounters just to refresh the screen every time, so there's a chance that I can run into something. Boom. There we go. It's only 2, but 2 will work. Booyah. Just had the corner of the fucker. And then we get ourselves a nice piece of tasty meat. It is a little gamey, but should do nicely for our little journey ahead. Bring it on, zombitches. Bring it. Nice, got a free antidote as well. Groovy. Come here, puppers. Come here. Nice. I'll take that extra level up there. Hi, girl. Oh, shit. Hold on, that's what I want. Now I get a chance. Nice. Got it. That is a very important quest item for later. Now that we are in the giant war mech, let's switch Ryu back to the front slot. I control the stone robot. Give me that key, fucker. Oh. Boom. There goes one. There goes all of his help. Now it's just another fight against the general. Like I said, General goes down easier because we are much stronger than we were the last time we fought him. Fry, bitch. There we go. Another quick and easy encounter done with. The key works. Boom. Yep, welcome to a warp maze. Let's see if I can't remember the right way of taking this. As you can see, I avoided all loot rooms. Robot, take us to the lake. Now we get a nice little cutscene with us in the mech, heading to deal with our little problem. Baby. Sophie. Sophie girl, I know you can hear me. I see you there. When we destroy the rock, we'll restore the river. Robot, use your power to destroy the rock. Boom. Ryu, we did it. Yes, now we can return to the village. But first things first, I have to grab the treasure, because all the treasure is technically missable. Like I said, you're supposed to take the wrong warps every time in order to get to them, but I think they're the ones later in. So not this one, but the next one. So say take this one, but then you're going to take this one, because it's really funny. These warp tiles, they're the farthest ones. Boom. Now there's one more we have to take. Too bad it's going to be a little bit of a walks away. Unfortunately, there's not many games that are coming out that I'm too terribly interested in playing. All things, there's a few, but I think our biggest one's going to be like Silent Hill F in September. September's when Silent Hill F drops, and I'll be dropping everything I'm doing and playing that. Because I really want to support these Silent Hill games. I really want them to do more. Because currently they got Bloober Team. Looks like they're developing a remake for the first game, which also, bet your sweet ass I'll be streaming that whenever that gets a release date. And I think they did a really good job with the Silent Hill 2 remake, so I think they're in good hands to do one justice. So long as they don't deviate from the original story too much, I think we'll be good. Like golden. Besides that, not much. On my off time, I've been replaying Persona 5 Royal. That's been a fun time, but that is definitely not a stream game. That's one of those games I just sit down and play for like an hour on my off time and get barely anywhere in it because it does take forever. The Marble 3 gets put away, by the way. Our water has returned. Thank you. You're our hero. Dark dragons destroyed the bridge to the port town in the south. That's why I can't believe I closed to resupply. The marble one and the white antler get put away because that white antler I'm never going to use on the field unless I run into more of them. Until I run into more white deer, I'm not going to use them because I don't remember what white antlers actually do. Our two villages will continue to work together. Actually, I'm curious. Let me check real fast. What does the white antler do? It recovers. I think it recovers a great deal of my action points. If you find a palace, stop and pay your respects, which is a hint of what we're supposed to be doing next, kind of. Have you seen the stone robot to the north? Our two villages need to work together. A double over. Okay, like I said, a lot of these dialogue boxes are the same. Let's celebrate our freedom of a wedding for Terry and Amelia. Amelia. And then now we gotta go walk around to the other side. Hi, Dodge. Welcome back. We got the mech going. Now we're almost the part where we're actually gonna get deeper into the game. We'll be about at like 40% here soon-ish. About 30 to 40%-ish. Water is restored. The war mech is, we left the keys in the ignition, and the general is gonna get drunk and drive it here in about 5 seconds. So we're gonna enjoy watching that unfold. Real fast. Okay, I need to stockpile more marble 3s. I need another fucking stack of them. Like a whole nother stack of marble 3s. What does the fisherman say? Even if you're at water, you can't always fish. Yes, exactly. This is Tantar. We have the Forest Clan. Okay, which box do I need? If you find a palace, I'm paying respects. Okay, I'm gonna quickly save here real fast. Yeah, probably by one of these streams upcoming, I will have all the rest of that stuff set up and the other overlays. Sorry, I think I'm starting to get a headache as well. God, I'm really hoping work is not going to be as miserable as I think it's going to be tomorrow. I don't think there's any other unique dialogue here. I think, honestly, we just book it to the chief's house and progress story. Our two villages will continue to work together. Yeah, please fuck off, NPC. Thank you. Ryu, you should look for the ring. It is hidden in a cave upstream. The key is down below. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Give me that ring, baby. Well, I need to take a key to go get the ring because we need to fucking, if we liked it, we should put a ring on it. Horrible joke, I mind you. But yes, our next objective is to go get a ring of godlike power. We'll prepare for a wedding while Ryu is away. Yes, indeed. Talk in third person while you're at it. Like I said, hit by a dark dragon arrow. Okay, so what's the difference between them? That is a better question. Anyway, now we get to go do another small micro dungeon. Yay! This game is primarily dungeons and dream sequences. Make my camera disappear. Oh, you're on it. I'm on it. Bitch. Okay, you get like 5 seconds while I walk. You get a couple seconds while I walk up to the dungeon. No, it's funny, without the chat box on, I can't tell when Dodgy says he's done with it. Hold on, let me see here. Okay, got it. Perfect. I also did make it to the dungeon, so. Yeah, we couldn't go in here until we lowered the water level as well. Now, we can go get ourselves a little bit of a ring. Imagine if this was the ring. I damn well know this isn't the ring. Yeah. That's a wisdom potion, by the way. Increases my wisdom points by 1. My wisdom constitution by 1. Heat eye, mind you, 1. Worth. Anyway. Man, where are the encounters at? I haven't seen one in a while. Probably in this fucking cave, I'm guessing. I know there's encounters for this part of the game. Boom. Ba-na, ba-na. Oh, hell yeah. All right, this is where the speed up comes up whenever I fight these amoeblobs because they take fucking forever to kill. Fuck off. Let me just do this real fast. Oh. Fucking fire always hurts. 78 XP. Cheapskates. Anyway. Dude, this game gets... That's just cheap right there. I spend all that 5 seconds of effort just for 78 experience points. Oh, fuck yeah. Like I said, the enemy pool doesn't really... Like, I said this earlier, but the enemy pool doesn't really switch up at all in this area. It's weird. It only switches when you get to the next peninsula or continent or whatever you would consider it. You can actually get it back up here. Whee! There's the ring, by the way. That blue container right there is what we came here for. Bet your sweet ass I'm going for it. Dude, I take life? God damn, that's kind of hard. That's hard as shit, dude. Imagine that's a song, I Take Life. Somewhere out there, someone came up with that unoriginal song title. I don't know, I'm weird as shit. I could probably fall asleep to this dungeon track. I really like the music in this game. It's like one of its standouts. But again, it's Capcom. Capcom never really misses with soundtracks. They have, probably in the past, somewhere, missed on a soundtrack somewhere, but... Oh, well, I remind you, Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut exists and is out there, and that OST is peak fucking everything wrong with composing a video game score. Girls! Sorry, I heard things moving around. Yeah, it was you. I don't remember what exactly this ring's gonna be used for. I don't remember what. I think it's to prove that we're good people. Don't worry, we get to go to a town where we get to ransack the entire thing, get thrown in jail here soon. That's gonna be fucking epic. Oh. Sorry, I had something in my eye. I don't know what. Probably just moisture. Eyes are indeed pretty wet. Like I said, speeding up those encounters because they take forever. Ugh. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, God, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry about that. God, it would have been bad. I think a dodgy message basically woke me up. I was kind of like out in the daze earlier. Oh, I bet you there was a chest the other way back. Well, I need the XP anyway, so I can haul my ass back to the other corner real fast. Hey, look, the enemies I never see in this area, the Zards, as they're called. And now they're Begone Zards because they're, well, they're Bizards because they're Begone Zards. Anyway. Oh, wow, an item that will cast one use of a spell. Actually, that may be useful later. Who knows? We'll burn that. Like I said, we're almost to the part where we're going to get... Our next party member is coming up here, I would say. Kind of. We're getting there. We're getting there to the next one. He's in the next town. He's in a thief. He's basically in a town full of fucking degen thieves. And he's actually going to be one of the most useful characters because his gimmick is he unlocks a spell line that lets him fuse with other party members. So what you could use him for is you can have him fuse with all the people you are not using and make one big bulking behemoth of a character. You want to do it because letting him use the fuse spell like that gives you like a couple extra not XP, sorry, a couple hundred like more HP than like everybody else. So it is very useful to have him as kind of like a frontline tank in this game. Because whoever's in your front line takes the most, like, will technically take the most damage, or should be targeted more. That's why Ryu's in front line while everyone else is backlining. It makes sense to have Nia off her backline. Because she's not strong and cannot take as much punishment as, let's say, Ryu for that instance. He is a great, glorious example of that. 2,000 GP. Hold on. We can go gamble this money away to make more money. It's like those people in real life that say, "Hey, look, this is like my grandkids' college fund. All on black, please." Think about it. Oh, nice. Now we can warp back to towns. Beautiful. We unlocked the warp spell. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. My prayers have been answered. I have an ability to warp to towns now. All right. It's like the joke. What's that joke from Futurama? Someone quoted it at work today, and I was laughing my ass off. It's the joke that when Bender gets kicked off of the he gets kicked off the moon, like the moon amusement park, and he's like, "Well, I'm gonna have my own moon, but with blackjack and hookers." Fucking love that. That joke is fucking gold. Mm. Like I said, I'm not like the most amusing guy when I'm tired as shit. I'm really not. I do genuinely have a sleeping problem, so I cut back on a lot that I eat. Goals to try losing another 10, 20 pounds by the end of like August. I intend to try losing another 10 to 20 pounds. That's at least hopefully the plan. Oh, sorry. There we go. Bo reached level 13. That gives him a little more HP, but a lot more strength. We will take that in stride. Boom. And there we go. We got a ring. Nothing else. At least they give me the common courtesy to warp out of the dungeon. Hallelujah. Dude, like, this isn't, like, one of my... Dude, I can show you. There is a dungeon track where, like, the first 15 seconds, it's like that scene from American Psycho where Patrick Bateman's just zoning out, listening to that music, and then, Paul Kinsley comes into the room, and he's just fucking, like, interrogating him. Fuck, I love that movie. I love American Psycho. Such a great, dumb movie. Love American Psycho. Movie's fantastic. Never read the books, but I never read the book, but I've heard plenty of things about it. That's for sure. Well, this is now where the mech comes back into play, and you'll see why in about 5 seconds. And I'll give it about a couple minutes because we're going to go talk to every important NPC here. Let me check something real fast. Give me a second. Okay. We're ready for the ceremony. Boom. It's called another an original track coming up here shortly. Terry and Amelia are eternally grateful for you. It's good to know that we have a neighbor who is trustworthy. Good to know that we have a neighbor who is trustworthy. Congratulations, Terry. Congratulations, Terry, and congratulations, Amelia. Peace has returned to our village. The ring is our treasure. It gives us strength. And there we go. Here's the village elder. Ryu, please congratulate the newlyweds. Hell yeah, brother. Boom. Oh, I didn't get to congratulate them. No, I didn't actually get to talk to them because I forgot if you talk to the old man, it does this. Yes, we get to see some fucking people get married. Hey, look, it's a human chick getting married to a fox. There is no question marks along with this. Fuck yeah, brother. We're reuniting the tribes with this one. Too bad that one of the nice, well-respecting villages will be completely napalmed in about... I give it about 2 minutes. You can cross the river by using the stone robot. You'll find a port in the town on the other side. That probably would look really nice. All right, let's go with it. I love this track, by the way. This track right here is really nice. Unfortunately, that is all we're getting to see of that. Oh, never mind. We get to hear it some more. I swear, if I go back and look at this game footage and realize that I feel like emulation hasn't really been treated well on my computer. I don't know why. Sometimes I feel like it's choppy on my end, but maybe not be choppy on the fucking streams end. Who knows? Honestly, out of pure fucking curiosity, give me a sec. I always feel like it's like choppy just a tiny bit. It's weird. That's just me being fucking absolutely insane. All right, since I say, oh, why did you open up that? Hold on, give me a sec. Who knows? Maybe I'm going crazy. All right, I think I just have to leave the village in order for the next event to trigger. Yep. I'll steal the stone robot during the wedding. And... Yep. Robot, destroy the village. Too bad there is no one in that village and everyone is in the one across the river to the left-hand side. Haha. What power? Destroy the next village too. What? Do you want me to say Simon Says? Destroy the next village now. What's going on? Why did you stop? Yeah, that looks a lot better. It does look a lot better. Let's go. We can regain control of the robot. Yes, of course. We get to go fight a fucking game graphic glitch gremlin here in about 5 seconds. Fuck. Okay, who dares ruins my attempt of doing this? Okay, good. The burb. You're dead now. Goodbye. Fucker. Oh, man. God damn it. Of course there's animals here. Well, there's no use in hunting right now when we have a village to save. Yay, we get to run through this entire dungeon again. All right, time to take a victory lap into the next boss fight. I swear, I'm gonna, like, actually dick with, like, emulation software later. Who knows? Maybe I am going fucking insane. But that's just how I am. Oh, we have to go through the entirety of the warp room again. There's encounters in here? Huh. I didn't realize. Oh, you fucker, really? I think I've never ran into this thing ever once before in my entire life of playing this, and that's only been once. But 312 XP, you cheapskate. Should at least give me 400. One of these enemies spawned in as soon as, like, I left the dungeon. No, fuck it, I have acorns. Time to burn them. Melee's just taking too long. I might as well use those pesky magic skills I got. All right. Let me just refill Bo's AP points real fast before we hop right into this next boss fight. Oh boy, I wonder who it's gonna be this time. So you've got the ring. Well, we're gonna have to take it away. Oh my god. It's a gremlin. Fuck, man. Well, time to do the same strat I did on every other boss fight. Oh, fuck it. Yep. I hope you like lightning, fucker, because we're about ready to spam your ass with it. That's what I wanted. Counter, bitch. All right, that's 2 more lightnings out of Bo. Yes, all going according to plan. Yeah, just keep focusing out my main character, dude. Just please. Ouchie. So it's like what's that one song from Tenacious D? The fucking Pick a Destiny one where it's like, taste my lightning, fucker. Yeah, that's how I feel every time I fight any boss in this game. Just taste my irradiated lightning, you son of bitch. Not even son of a bitch, son of bitch. Ow, that did some damage. Fuck off. Yes, he got super mad that I shot a whole bunch of lightning at him. Now, unfortunately, we're gonna do the same thing again. I think there's some irony fighting a gremlin here in the mech, because usually gremlins are known for fucking with planes and shit. So I guess they're well known in this universe for fucking with giant war mechs. Why won't you die? Ugh, a Belmont. I wish I had a whip in this game. Okay. Ow. 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 We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're whittling down that sweet, sweet health bar of his. He has so much health in this fucking phase. Nice crit. Still doesn't have enough to take him out. Goddamn. What a fucking maniac, dude. Oh, well, there goes Bo. God damn it. All right, time to go with a little desperation. Where the hell is that little lightning stone I got earlier? Well, whatever the stone does, we're using it. Well, I did 60 damage. That's something. I'll take that. God damn. You little chunky fucker, dude. Oh, come on. Ugh, why? Why do you have so much health, Gremlin? Why? Damn, I have so many acorns left. Thought I didn't have as much as I did. Well, now she's out of MP. That ain't too good that she ran out. That really isn't good. And of course he gets first turn. I may actually fucking eat shit in game over here. Of course he got first fucking press turn there on that one. You little shit. Nina's dead here. Yep. Ugh, God. No, we're gonna pray to some fucking holy god that this thing's almost dead. Where's my key at? Where's like... Here, I'm gonna just burn an herb here, keep myself alive. Like I said, not by much, but it's gonna keep me alive. There we go. Jesus Christmas. Everyone died besides me. And fuck you, Gremlin. I won't let you destroy me. It's not moving. What is this? And he's dead. Hey, it's moving. God damn, what a fucking fight. We got out of the robot at the volcano in the southern part of Tuntar. The robot? Wow. What is it gonna do? There was a quiet voice. It said goodbye. And it asked us not to make the same mistake. Let's cross the river, then head south. Yay! We watched our fucking favorite... Oh, fuck yeah, brother. God damn it, they're both dead. Ugh. Alright, I need to get back to the previous town, so if I have any marbles, I should burn them now and forever hold my peace. Because we're about ready to enter the next fun part of the game. There is a very particular stretch of game coming up here that's going to be kind of fun to deal with. And what I mean by fun, I mean not so fun. So let's brace for that. Ugh. All right. Now it's our journey south. To find out what's going on next. Which there's actually quite a few things to do coming up here, so... the good news is we have the warp spell. Now we could warp back and go buy more Marble 3s to and then avoid more encounters. Oh, I actually used it twice. Alright, now we get to fight our next boss fight already because we want to get a certain spell early. You need proper training to break the seal. I took a melon. Alright, let's see if I can get the first set of dragon spells. You have to complete this step if you can survive this test. Or can you survive this test? Dude, did he really just get a lucky crit on me at the start? Oh, that's disgusting. Oh boy, 3 a.m. Goddamn. Yep. We get to be here a hot fucking bit. And the best part is we need to kill this fucker. We need this. We need what it gives us. So let's sit our pretty asses down and just do it. I actually think using the key, spamming the key use is going to be better for us here, unfortunately. Oh, I hit the wrong button. You can actually auto battle. I just realized this AB is abbreviated to auto battle. Yes, gaming is kind of fucking stupid sometimes. Now, the good news about these fights in particular, they don't have second phase. They don't have that that weird stage where they go into a knockdown, like, desperation type phase. This fight doesn't have that. It's just a matter of hitting him enough times in order for him to just die, which means, yes, he has, like, over fucking 300 health. Yes, how did you know this was my least favorite part of the game? I swear, this is the only RPG I could think of that I've played for the longest time where every enemy was a giant sponge. It just absorbed damage like a motherfucker. Now, there's definitely other RPGs, that's for damn sure. Don't take that as a dig against this game. There's other RPGs that do this exact same shit. Again, I am so fucking curious about the Game Boy Advance version. That one came out in 2001, I want to say. So I'm kind of curious to see if that one made these boss fights any more interactive than what they are in this game. All right, if he lands a lucky crit here, this entire thing is over, and I'll have to go restock on items. Hey, at least I feel like a small guy going against a gargoyle-looking thing named Talon. I'll take that. I do feel really, really weak. I feel like small guy going against a big guy, which I am. There we go. I took a huge gamble there. By the way, only 400 XP, by the way. only 400 XP. Only. There we go. Dragon Lord Trial 1. Congratulations. Your training is complete. Beautiful. Use your powers to restore peace to the world. This is my final message. Change the world. Good day. There we go. Now we can transform into a dragon. Thank God. Congratulations on your achievement. Use your powers wisely. All right, if I'm not mistaken, there is something else here. If I go into the forest here and go into those two little flat, like, little patches of grass, there is something else here. Yep. God damn it. Ugh. Hold on. There we go. And if I go over here... Yep. Some strange force is keeping me here. This is an actual side quest, by the way. The shit cracked me up too when I first found this. Are you here to cut trees? If so, I'll cast a spell on you too. I don't think there's anything I could do here yet. You have to go to the town first. You're supposed to go to the town first in order to get, like, the info on what is necessary to do with this part of the game. Now we get to go to a very fun area of the game, so let's start heading that way. We're almost to a desert as well. But now, since I have the dragon form, this area is a lot easier. Now, this is where I hold auto battle down, and we just start blitzing through all the trash mob fights. That guy still does 16 damage to me, by the way. Heat, I remind you, 16 damage. Also, Heat, I remind you, I'm an idiot. Yep, here we go. Here comes the fun enemies. Douchebag. There we go. This is where we start getting the status afflicting enemies of the game, which means curse, sleep, paralysis, the whole 9 yards. Sleep is kind of the same thing as paralysis. I should re-clarify that. Oh, hell yeah, flies. Now I'm a little thunder dragon. Now I have massive defense and my attack does way more damage. In fact, it does 130 damage. And I don't think paralysis works against me either, so. Boom. Easier said than fucking done. Unfortunately, that costs 12 action points every time I want to use it. Now, trash encounters get a little easier. Like I said, by this point, we can just start auto-battling. Because, like, there is absolutely barely a threat. As long as I keep my health topped off here, we're good. Halt, intruder. I'm placing you under arrest. No one steals our treasure. You can think about that in jail. Who are you? How did you end up here? Would you like for me to help you? Yes. Okay, I'll let you out. And he goes back to sleep. Yeah, this town you just get arrested in immediately, like as soon as you come out. Welcome to the item shop. How may I help you? This place has... Dude, by the way, this item right here, this fucking gold bar. You see how it's 650,000 gold? This is a necessity. This item is a necessity, I think, in order to progress the plot. You can also buy marble ones here, which are very useful items that will always guarantee a crit hit. Now you may be asking yourself, the gold bar is fucking funny too. Yep, we want this pouch like immediately. You want to buy this pouch when you're in this town. And I'll show you you buy the pouch here for a reason, and I will save anyone the headache if they don't do that. And this is where you buy your weapon upgrades. I think so, at least for the longbow and the broadsword. But we don't want to spend any money just yet because we want that gold bar first. And there's an easy way of getting it. Everything is made of gold in this town. All gold. Haha hee hee. I've got a case of the hiccups. Could you bring me some vitamins? And now we go downstairs and buy him some fucking vitamins to bring back up to him. I shit you not, this is important. This is important to the plot, boys. Don't worry about it. This town is fucking funny for making you buy that gold bar, by the way. Just telling you that now. That did the job. Please take this. You received 5,000 GP. This is where you're supposed to get the money for the gold bar. There are people around this town that will help you and give you lump sum amounts of cash. You need to do that, or otherwise you are grinding for the gold bar, and that is not fun. So whatever you do, don't do upgrades right now. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Not worth it one fucking bit. Now, the good news is the gold bar isn't a necessity to buy just yet. We're getting there. Though, for now, it is not a necessity to buy it. You need it for the next town coming up. This is Aria. You can catch a boat to Skinad. Oh, also, by the way, there's a trap chest in one of these houses that... What are you doing in my house? Everything. What are you doing in my house? So there is a trap chest in one of these corners. If you interact with it, you get arrested. I think it's this one. Nope. I think they'll call me a thief now. Nope. There is a chest in one of these houses that's a trap chest. Oh, you also want to do this as well, because this is also how you get the money for the gold bar. You need to ransack houses. I should say, the gold bar is a quest item. It is a necessity to progress the story of the game. Which one's the trap chest? There are many skilled thieves in Bleak. I'm not that. There we go, there's 2,000 GP. There is a person that gives you a pretty huge lump sum of cash. There's a free marble one. I gotta figure out which house has the trap chest in it, so it could be this one. Nope. It should be the one above this house then, if I'm not mistaken. My son left for the forest and hasn't returned. A fairy has cast a spell on my son. Please help him. And now we can actually go back and finish that quest. There's a smart boomerang. Yep. Just walking into people's houses and stealing their nice shit. Yeah, you have to. You quite literally have to. The money required for you to progress the game here is fucking absurd. Also, they have some nice items, like a better boomerang, for instance. But yes, we are just ransacking houses right now. To enter the tower that holds the light key, you must go through the safe. Darkness ever falls on our town. We owe it to the light key. Yep, this town has one of the keys we need. However, it is guarded by this man right here. What am I going to do? So, they don't say it in this town, but this guy's daughter got locked in the vault downstairs, and I think they can't remember the password to it. This is the vault, by the way. So you need to go find a thief to go open it, and the thief is in Bleak. This shit gets only better, by the way. Because the thief only takes one form of payment. I think this may have something in it. Yep. There's another 2,000. Like I said, we want this gold. Now, if for some reason anyone's going to play this game, what I recommend doing here is you want to save the game. Because if you game over once you have all of this gold, this is the trap chest, by the way. Don't interact with that chest. It'll arrest you, quite literally. Sophie, Sadie. There's a free marble 3. The woman with you. Let me speak with her. Yep. Here's the other fun fucking joke of this entire area. I'm gonna go check on the dogs real fast. I'll be right back. Take this as my one break of the stream. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Went to go let the girls out. Also smells like shit in my room, so I went to go grab a candle to light for a couple of hours. It's supposed to smell nice as well. Alright. This man right here is the other guy who gives you the most money possible. Healer, won't you please fix my aching back? Yes, of course. If only I were a few years younger. Pat, a pat, a pat, pat. Pat, a pat, a pat, pat. I feel years younger, thanks. You received 20,000 GP. Now we're up to 43,000 gold. Now, when we go save the woodcutter's son, the woodcutter's son, when we go save her son from the fairies, we should have enough money to hopefully buy what we need. Because I want the gold bar before we go to Bleak. Before. Also, that guard right there will arrest you if you go slightly over. Learn that the hard way as well. Okay, we're gonna warp. There's no point in warping. We might as well just walk all the way. We might as well walk back to the forest. Like I said, we cannot game over now because we lose this gold. It's it's awful. Oh yeah, since hopefully you'll never see me, like, okay, I've already game over at the start of this game, but what this game does is it will respawn you at the last save point you used. However, you will lose half of your gold, no matter what that's in your inventory. Very traditional RPG stuff. Your reward for dying is losing your money, losing your capital, losing that gains. I think we'll be watching Dodgy's video in about, say, 30 odd so minutes, and then we'll probably end up getting off for today. Like I said, it was going to be about a 3-hour stream, about give or take today. I wasn't going to go for too long because I got work tomorrow morning, and I kind of want to get at least 7.5 hours of sleep. Like I said, not a long stream today, but hopefully with these not so long streams, I can probably get a little more consistent. But the idea is I want to start a little earlier than I did today. I want to start at either through like 2:30, 3 o'clock my time. I think 3 o'clock maybe. I think 3 o'clock may be the best time to start for me personally. Now, the only time we need to figure out for my days off, like my day off streams are going to be the longer ones. I don't know if I should start in the morning or I should start in the afternoon on those days. I'm wondering if I should start maybe in the, I don't know. Because if I do a morning stream, I kind of miss out on the game store, but I can do an afternoon stream. I can do an afternoon stream that will basically go through for most of the afternoon. And then that'll give me the morning to myself so I can go to the game store and shit. Which would be nice. So I may do it that way. At least try that out. Like I said, we're still crap shooting like a schedule at the current moment. Then I'm going to work on my overlays on my next day off from streams. If I have time tomorrow before... Well, no, I won't have to work on my overlay. No, because I'm streaming the Surge, I can use the other overlays. Never mind. I'll get the overlay cleaned up for when I do Retro next. Like I said, right now we're just trying to make our we're trying to make our money in order in order to play the game. Don't worry, once we get more characters, the game opens up and we can do a little bit of backtracking, get some god equipment, as I like to call it, like the best equipment in the game. But that's once we get all the party members. We're nowhere near that. I'll save him if you make him stop logging, okay? Yes. I'll forgive that foolish human. You don't want to cut trees too, do you? Of course not. Go find him. I'll meet you there. Like I said, all you have to do now is go back to the woodcutter. Which he's right here. You've cut trees that took hundreds of years to grow. Think twice before you do that again. Phew, I promise to protect nature from now on. I mean, that's all you have to do. You have to talk to him. Now, we go back to that town and go talk to his mom. But the good news is I have the warp spell. Now I can go back there. Thank God. Fuck, what house was she in again? Ugh, this one? I got the memory of a goldfish sometimes, yep. Thank you for saving my son. This isn't much, but I want you to have it. You received 20,000 GP. That should be enough now in order to buy the gold bar. Yep, it's exactly enough. That's all the side quests in this town, by the way. We just did them all because we needed all of them to get this gold bar. Dude, we're still off. Okay, we gotta sell some items. It's 65,000, now it's 64,000. All right, what can we sell to make some money? Oh, now we have enough. Okay. Might as well clean up my inventory while I'm in here. Actually, wait, this could go on Ryu. Let me improve the dragon stuff. I guess the hairband's better. Well, now I could sell the tiara for the more money. Hold on, give me a sec. Like I said, we're doing inventory cleanup real fast. Give me a sec. I could sell this. Yep. I got 2 white antlers to burn later. Okay. That's all the cleanup I needed to do. There goes all the money we earned to get the gold bar because it is a quest item. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Sorry, I'm checking something real fast. Give me a sec. Ugh. Is that what it was that was making... Hold on, I need to run into an encounter real fast. Oh, well, that explains the choppiness. Oh my god, I'm a fucking moron. Okay, so, here, Dodgy. You love gaming shift and not doing things properly. Why do you think, for me, visually, the game looked choppier than shit? I know you're gonna get a good laugh out of this, so take your fucking shot in the dark. He's gonna get a good fucking laugh out of this. So, I fucking hate Windows. It defaulted my refresh rate on my 144 hertz monitor to 60 hertz. So for the last fucking 6 months I have owned this computer, my monitor has been running at 60 hertz this entire time. Only did I now think to check my fucking settings to fucking figure that out. Now the game feels a lot better to play. Oh god, I'm a fucking moron. I shouldn't be allowed to touch computers anymore. That explains a whole lot. That also probably explains the problems I've been having with other games. So no, my monitor's been running at fucking less than 60 fucking hertz this entire time I've owned this computer. I just went and checked the settings now, and I looked at it, and I'm like, that's not right. And then I cranked it up, and now everything feels a lot better. I fucking hate everything right now. So, that explains a lot. Thank God I learned this before I started the Surge, by the way. So I could actually play the game at a good refresh rate. Joy. Let me make sure that setting stays the same real fast. Yeah, beautiful. Good. Stay fucking at capped. God damn it. Why? Why the fuck did it default to 100 and... Like, why did it default to 60 hertz? Why? Fuck my computer. Fuck everything about it. Fuck Windows 11 too while you're at it. I never okay, so thank God we fixed this now before it became a problem. There's your one shift fuck up for his entire time owning this computer. Well, anyway, what are we thinking? How long are we into the stream? Like 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours exactly. What do we think? We take a quick break, react to Dodgy's video? I think we should do that real fast. What do we think? I think that's a great idea. Let me fucking save real fast. I'll close this real fast. Because again, I'm punching myself right now as we speak about the fact that that the game looked choppier than shit for me, but not for Dodge, because I fucked up my settings. All right, let's go react to a video real fast. Shall we? Which overlay did I use your reacting for? I think it was this one. Yes. We get to see Joshua with his popped collar today. Any more settings on this monitor I can dick with real fast? Oh my god, everything looks so much nicer. All right, let me go. Let me go pull up Dodge's video. Let's react to it real fast. Take a little break from me punching myself. I royally misspelt that. Here we go. Dude, I love being fucking Donald Duck sometimes, don't I? Oh my god, where is it? There it is. There it is. All right. Like I said, wait. I'm just in the match. Okay. What can I do for like 5 minutes? Go tell Aunt Rhody. Go tell Aunt Rhody. Let's read his comment section real fast. Fuck it. His comment section is as followed. Great list, matey. Rastan is a childhood favorite of mine. Needs more Alex Kidd in Shinobi World, though. Also, I donk Ultima 4, but that's because I'm weird. I dock. You said donk Ultima 4. Looks like Dodge got reported to the authorities because he never played Alex Kidd in Shinobi World. Okay, so he's never played, like, he never got to rent that game, but he did play Ultima 4, which is fucking astounding. Hey, like, we can go look at the comment section on the other video. Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke's a fun game. Alright, like I said. Oh, my fucking leg. Oh. My leg, it hurts. Good to see British man again. Dodgy should just throw his, Dodgy should just fucking throw his Marvel Rivals game that I know he's in right now. He should go throw it. Oh, okay. I'm ready. Okay, beautiful. Sorry, I was responding to someone real fast. Let me make sure this audio channel's on real fast.
Hello guys and girls, and welcome on back to, well, let's call this a part 2 of my
part 3, N64, one game, and it was Superman 64.
Or rented as a kid, and this time we're going into a personal favourite of mine, which is the Sega Master System. So, you guys see
Here, I'm gonna give you a quick history lesson of the Master System in the fucking United States. There is barely a history of the Master System in the United States of America.
Enjoy the first one. So, I'm going to give you my Sega Master System list this time. Now, this was a hard one because I had quite a large library of Master System games when I was growing up. I had 27 games for the Sega Master System. And there's quite a lot of games I played kind of outside of my kind of a child era. And when emulation came around, I've played a lot of games that I didn't play back then. And I had to cut them off the list, which has been pretty tough. So, let's get into this. This is my top 10 Sega Master System games that I either owned or rented. Let's go. So, starting off at number 10, we have Asterix. I absolutely love this game, even more so than all the sequels that followed. It's based on the French comic books of Asterix and Obelix, each with their own skills and strengths. And it's full of colourful graphics.
I feel like this game was on like
and charming animation.
Like, wasn't this game on like every fucking
really
system back then?
The developers had an absolute blast making this game, and it's easily one of the most solid.
I feel like there's an Asterix game on NES as well.
Obelix, an absolute gem. And then at number 9, we have Land of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. Now, this whole Land of Illusion series is one I'd love to see get a full remake. Just like Castle Illusion back in, 2013. This one had that magical storybook feel to it. Very clever level design and an awesome soundtrack. Now, it might look like a kiddie's game, but these Disney games absolutely rocked on the Master System. I mean, NES was doing it.
Did I play this one? I forget which one I played.
But Sega picked up the ball and just ran with it.
I played one of these Mickey games. I don't remember which one I played.
Style to it, where you've got to adventure through the levels. You have to keep coming backwards and forwards between levels to unlock different perks and stuff like that. It's such a good game.
I think maybe it was Castle. No, it wasn't this one. I think I played Castle of Illusion.
Fantastic gameplay. And coming in at number 8, we have a Lucky Dime Caper starring Donald Duck. Yet another Disney game. Like I just said, they came at an abundance, and they were all great. The Lucky Dime Caper is it's a solid game. Platforming, level design, soundtrack, and just an all-round great gaming experience. Now, funnily enough, this game did get I think it got 2 sequels, I think. But in my opinion, I think it peaked with the first one, and they tried to do too much with I think it was called Deep Down Capers. They tried to do too much and overcomplicated things. Lucky Dime Caper is just simple, tight controls, and awesome gameplay. And yet again, another game I'd love to see get a remake, get a modernized version of this. It'd be epic.
Oh.
And in at number 7, we have Rastan. Now, this game used to be a hidden gem a good few years ago, but I'm finding that a lot of people do know about this game. A lot of people do love this game. And this game has become one of the most loved Master System games over the years.
I would need to play this game more in order to fully understand it.
Even played this. This is right up there in the
I got
list.
to like, I think stage 4, stage 3 or stage 4.
plenty of monsters to slay in just a solid side scroller that gives you a serious Conan the Barbarian vibe. Now, in at number 6, we have Wonder Boy in Monsterland. Now, Monster World and Dragon's Trap are by far the better games. But like I said before, this is a list of games that I owned, and unfortunately, I didn't own them games for the Master System. Wonder Boy, I owned for the Mega Drive, and maybe we'll do a Mega Drive list at some point. That will definitely be on it. But Monsterland.
This is the one I didn't enjoy.
Platformer with RPG mechanics way before RPG was kind of really taking off. You go around collecting gold, buying new gear, and facing off against loads of enemies and just a tankard load of bosses in a multitude of doors. You never know when you're going to run into a boss. You open a door and there's just a boss in your face.
This is fucking Time Limit. I remember this game.
Hours exploring, trying to find secrets and still not find everything. A real adventure from start to finish. Quality
it's that
game.
fucking time limit on this game that pissed me off the most.
And number 5, we have Master of Darkness. This one gave me a proper not Metroid, Castlevania vibe. I think this was Sega's direct competition, tried to compete with Nintendo's success on the Castlevania series. Gothic levels, creepy enemies, and a spooky soundtrack. As you battle through stuff like graveyards, haunted houses, you fight vampires, mummies, ghosts, dogs, blokes with machine guns. There's all sorts of this. It's set around a story with where Jack the Ripper is kind of seen as a messenger for the devil, which you end up finding out the devil is Dracula. It's just such a cool game. Now, is it at the same level as a Castlevania game? I wouldn't say it's as good as a Castlevania game, but it was a one and done. I feel as though if Sega would have carried on with this franchise, they could have done something really special with it. Might be one you want to touch up on, Sega. Bring back Master of Darkness. And at number 4, we have Castle of Illusion. And I know
this is the one I
might
played.
surprise some people, but I actually prefer the Master System version over the Mega Drive version. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the Mega Drive version. It is in my top 10. But the Master System version had...
I think this is the one I played.
The levels were more puzzle-based and more complex, where the Mega Drive version was more of a linear A to B kind of platformer. The Master System one made you think more on trying to explore the levels. There's multiple pits you could drop down, so you'd find yourself dropping down every pit you see to see whether there's the screen transitions down into a new area. It was really well done and well designed, and visually isn't that far away from the 16-bit version. It still looks great, and the music is unforgettable. So here we go, we're in the final stretch, and just like I did with the NES list, I gave
your honorable
I'm going
mentions.
to give you 5 hidden gems, because this was really hard to break down, and I had to miss out a lot of really good games. There's a couple of games on here that
Do you like the effect of the gameplay blurry as a backdrop?
Of my top 10, because I had a lot of games, and I've got a lot of nostalgia and a lot of
Gameplay blurry.
So, before we get into our final 3,
I'm confused.
Our 5 honorable mentions.
Oh, blurry? I didn't notice. I didn't notice that it was blurry. Oh, I see it now. Okay. God damn, fuck. Yeah, it's a nice effect. The Master System version of Double Dragon. I suck at regular Double Dragon. I don't play beat 'em ups. The BBC. I see that. Incredible Hulk, eh? God damn, look at that Hulk sprite. Forgotten Worlds. It kind of looks like a Gradius-like game. It's a shoot. It looks like it's a shoot 'em up. But you're a hovering man with a giant gun in front of him that can turn in 360 degree. Like, interesting. To shoot 'em up. Ah, James Pond 2, a RoboCod. I've seen this game around the block. It's like a platformer. A puzzle platformer. Hi, girl. Hi, baby. Hi, baby girl. Ah. Stop trying to chew on the stuffed animals, girls.
And number 3, we have Batman Returns. Sega absolutely nailed this one with a... I would say it was probably there trying to rival the NES version. Now, don't get me wrong, the gap was missed. I mean, the NES version is an absolute icon of a game, but
fucking absolutely hard as shit game too.
In its own right, Batman Returns on the Master System did really, really well. The action is fast. The levels are really well designed. The soundtrack is pretty cool. There's only a few handful of tracks, but it's pretty good. The tracks they give you is pretty good. And it had that proper Batman mood with its grappling hook and your batarangs and being able to upgrade it by picking up bat symbols. It didn't feel like a lazy movie tie-in at all. It felt like a real gritty superhero game. I played this one an absolute ton growing up, and it had that proper 90s Batman experience. And in number 2, we have Sonic.
There's
Chaos.
the Sonic game of the video.
Of the most fun Sonic games out there, and it never ever gets a mention by other people that are doing videos and stuff like that. When I speak to other Master System fans or lovers or anything like that, Sonic Chaos never ever gets a mention, and it's absolutely criminal.
Hold on.
You got both Tails and Sonic to play as. You blast through levels with rocket boots, and it still has that fast-paced, exciting platforming. Honestly, I'd love to see this game upscale to like a 16-bit. If someone could port it to the Mega Drive and put it on a cart, maybe, or even if we got, you know what I would like to see from Sega? A Sonic the Hedgehog maker. I'd just remake this game. It would be epic. And finally,
there it
number
is.
1, Golden Axe Warrior.
One of the second rarest NTSC game for the Master System.
Meant to be mine. The story behind this is I went to Toys R Us with my grandparents to pick up Golden Axe 2 after the store assistant said that they had it in stock. I have mentioned this before in a previous video. If you want to check that out, it's on the channel as well. It's a video titled My Sega Memories. The whole story is within that video. But yeah, I was supposed to go and pick up Golden Axe 2 because my nan didn't want me to get upset. I ended up getting Golden Axe Warriors, and this wound up being my favorite game of all time.
Yeah, this is like
on the Master System. It's got that Legend of Zelda gameplay style. It was a direct competition game for Legend of Zelda, and in my opinion, absolutely destroyed everything that Nintendo gave that game. Sega absolutely blew them out of the water. Better graphic design, better sound quality, better controls, better story. It was just all in all, just a better game. So this game to me is just, it's pure nostalgia, pure memories, and is what I would call a happy accident. Golden Axe Warrior. If you've never played this game, you've got to try it. It's an absolute gem. So, there you have it, guys. My top 10 Sega Master System games of all time that I either owned.
Like I said, the NES one was a lot more interesting to me because I played a lot of fucking NES. Master System, I just don't have that much of an opinion on all that often.
I may even have to change out a couple of my my actual top 10 owned games now for it as well, which is now going to cost me money. But yeah, if you like this, don't forget to leave me a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And
already did both.
Comments in the bottom.
Game Boy's next. There you go. Left a comment on there, too. Like I said, what's my history on this console? I wasn't alive for this console's heyday, so let's make that comment and give me a list of games I have to check out later. Like I said, was more of a person who deep dived the NES than other systems. I've been meaning to deep dive both the Turbo Graphics and the Master System for a long time. Eventually, we'll get to that in due time. Good video otherwise. Gave it a like and I gave it a comment. Hopefully you can build... It's good. It was a good video. God. Might end up getting going here. Might get going here. I said I'd go for about 3 hours. We're almost there. I am pissed tired, and I need to go test a couple of things on my computer. Just to make sure that 60 hertz things was the problem. Like I said, today was gonna be a short stream. I think I got a schedule down. I do genuinely believe I got a form of a schedule down, and I gotta keep on it. If not, it's just gonna be one of those things where I will come up with a schedule that works really well, but I'll have to try like troubleshoot each day and see which days are the best. I already know Wednesdays and Saturdays are guaranteed stream days. I just gotta add more streams beyond past that. But got a couple hours more into Breath of the Fire, and we reacted to my moderator's video. I say today was a pretty solid stream, all things considered. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next, but I don't know what I'll be doing next. Well, we know what we're doing next. We're playing The Surge tomorrow. We're going to start that tomorrow. We're going to go back to Return to Bonfire for tomorrow's stream. If anything for some reason happens tomorrow, if something comes up, I'll let you guys know. But I should be able to get at least a 4 to 6 hour stream in tomorrow. At least a 4 hour stream tomorrow. I will install The Surge as I'm getting off for the day. And I'm going to go test out another game real fast and see if this Hertz thing was the kind of the big problem that I was having with it. But I do appreciate anyone who stopped by. Anything else, all the lurkers and everything. And of course, Dodgy, I do appreciate it. I will catch you guys in the next one. Everyone, you have yourselves a good night. If it's the morning for some reason, you have yourselves a good day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.